Welcome back to Burning River Bushcraft. This is definitely the most unique piece of camping gear I own. This is the Stoke Voltaic JOULLE Electric Kettle. Now I've been doing this quite a while and there is not a lot of camping gear that I haven't seen or used before, but this is totally new to me. This is an electric kettle. So when you look at this thing, this kind of looks like a jet boil. So this has a neoprene like insulated wrap around it. I've got a handle. This lid I can drink out of, I can pour, I can eat right out of this. But what is so unique about it is there's no flame. Now obviously when we're talking about an electric kettle, that limits what I can use this for. This is not something I'm going to be able to take on a lightweight backpacking trip. Not something I'm going to be able to canoe or kayak with. But for overlanding or for general campground camping, something like this is awesome. This has a lot of purposes that you can't even use a traditional camping stove for. Now, a lot of times when I'm traveling to or from a destination, I stay at hotels either on my last night as I'm getting ready to fly out or while I'm traveling. And as much as I would like to be able to pop open one of my camp stoves and use it right in the middle of a hotel, that's kind of frowned upon sometimes. Now, this electric cooker, there's no odor, there's no smell. You're able to boil water, but I can also cook food. I could even pop popcorn with this. Now, in addition to traveling or overlanding, this is going to be perfect for certain times that I've had to work out of town. I've had to work out of town for an extended period of time before, and something like this is going to let me cook in a break room or really anywhere that I've got power. I've also got two kids that are college age, so if you want to flash back to dorm living, when I was in school, they had sandwich makers. This really ups the ante from this. With an electric kettle, you're able to heat water for coffee or for tea or for hot chocolate, but you can also completely cook in this. You're able to make soups, you're able to make stews, as well as popping some popcorn for a movie night. So now that we've established that you want one of these, let's start taking a look at some of the features. So here on the lid, I've got a hole to sip from. So if I'm going to be sipping coffee or tea or hot chocolate out of it, I can do that with the lid on. And then I've got strain holes here. So you can make pasta, you can make rice, anything that you need to drain liquids off, you've got the ability to do that right through this lid. Now the capacity of this looks really big, but this is 16 ounces. So then here's my selector switch, and I can decide if I'm going to pop popcorn, if I'm going to make a bowl of soup or a stew, or if I'm just going for a hot cup of coffee. And here's a simple on button. This stays cool on the counter so it doesn't get hot. And here is our port for our plug. So let's fill this thing up and I'll show you how quick this thing gets water boiling. So if this is the kind of thing you like, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment in the comment box, and ring the bell to be notified of my latest videos. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Burning River Bushcraft. I also teach outdoor classes at outdoorcore.com. Now I'm getting ready to cook up my lunch for the day, and that actually boiled it up before I even got my ingredients all cut up. So it's really a heck of a system, and it's a niche item. This is something that's going to work when your regular camp stove isn't. And it's quiet, it's efficient, and if you have electric at your campsite especially, you're paying for that electric anyway. You might as well save yourself the fuel and get yourself one of these. Till next time, this has been Jamie Boggs with Burning River Bushcraft. See you soon.